There is a voice, there is something that your heart is saying. And once it speaks, blood goes into your system. It's a voice, it's a command, it's an instruction that pumps the blood. Blood is alive. Let no scientist tell you what they don't know. Let no biologist tell you what they don't know. They're only just observing and telling you what they saw. But they don't know the mystery behind the heartbeat. That's why when the heart stops, men die. When that language that pumped, what is it saying? What did it say when it shut down? Because if the heart does not say it, it can never shut down. Do you know that when you inscript the sound of the Spirit to be what is louding on your heart, that's the end of death. That sound has the power to purify your blood, because it is the engine that circulates the blood. A viper bit Paul. The venom went into his vein. He shook it into the fire and continued to live. So his life was not from the blood that circulated from his heart. There was another power that powered his heartbeat, that nothing in the natural could kill him. So there was a life beyond the heartbeat. There was a life that was in control of the heartbeat. Some of you here, it is your heartbeat that is in charge of your life. It is the sound and the language of your heartbeat that controls your life. Once your heartbeat stops, you die. You have no mastering, you have no control over the powers of your body. The powers of your body determines the length of your life. Man, the body of man is a unity of abilities, crafted from the realms of knowledge, from the spirit of knowledge. So God would have to will to a man access to the dimensions of wisdom and knowledge through which human body was crafted from, in order to infect immortality.
It is time to take the shape and abilities of the seven spirits of God. Where your heart is beating, though it is 220 over 180. Doctor said, what is happening to you? Why are you not in stroke? He said, please doctor, when I roar, all my energies, my adrenaline shoot up to pass a message to the bloodstreams. My roar talks to my red blood cells. My roar talks to my white blood cells. My roar communicates to my kidneys. My roar talks to my pancreas and liver. My roar rejuvenates my bones and my arteries and my joints. My roar grows through my veins and arteries. I communicate the mysterious sound of the Spirit to every fiber of my being.
I'm still stunned by what's taking place. Called as a minister. It's been 17 years. Not much I can describe it as, but it was powerful. That's what I can say. I know God has broken a lot of things out of my life and set me free and delivered me.
At a moment where my entire body was basically like frozen and I couldn't move, and the only thing I could feel was my heart. It's like my heart was the only body part I had, and it's like my literal heart was lifted out of my chest, and I could feel it beating. And that was for like 10 seconds, and then I was back to normal, and I continued praying, and I could just feel fire all over me after that.
Just really amazing, because when Papa laid over me, it's like I felt voltage of electricity within my whole body. I see 3 angels standing in front of me, and I was in the spiritual, surgery. It's like an operation. Like what I felt now, I got a new heart that, it's fresh, pumping, revived. There's no more pain.
Satan has taken over the dominion, the throne of that dimension in the human heart that transmits the sound. That is the seat of mortality. That is the seat, the throne of mortality. The heart. We are going back. We're going to war in the realm of the sound of the heart, and rechannel the source and transmission of sound to Zion. So sometimes you put your hands here. Living in a man here. Shahida. Liman a man koto shazahida bara. It starts sending the sound of the Spirit right into your heart. You begin a war. It's not something that will happen overnight, because some of you would have to understand the language of the heart sound, the heartbeat. You must understand the language. Once you capture the language of the sound of the heart, immortality has begun.